Okay, you might be wondering why I've got various hoover attachments. Well, the reason for that is that we've recently acquired a new hoover. This is part of it, and the problem is it doesn't have one of these little brushes, which is good for dusting things. This is off our old hoover. Now you would think they'd be universal and they'd fit, but they don't. You can see that it doesn't fit. So what I'm going to try and do, using my lathe and this, which is I actually think this is off my workshop hoover, which I don't use this bit anyway, so but it's got a collar. What I'm going to try and do basically is I'm going to try and make a collar so that fits on there quite nicely, but obviously it's not the right size to get this on, so I'm going to cut this probably there, and then I'm going to use this to fit inside there as a collar so that this fits on. Now, I have got other things that I thought I might try. These are like the attachments you get on power sanders, but the problem here is these are too big, but they might do in a pinch, although there is an inner section which seems to be somewhat tighter. So if this doesn't work, maybe I'll try one of these. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this off. I've got a piece of wood in the lathe. I'm going to turn down so that this fits over it so that I can get it nice and square and what have you. I'll just cut that off. Right, so here's my donor piece of plastic, which is obviously at the moment, oh, it's actually quite a good size to go in there. So there. Okay, well, I may not need to put it on the lathe, but I will just put it on there. So I'm just going to turn that down a little bit so this fits over the edge. It's nearly there. Let's give that a bit of a tap. Okay. So I'll just use the edge of the chisel and take that down a bit. That should fit in there quite nicely. I think I need to repair this as well. That's not much of an issue though. It's built to twist round, but I can just glue that. So that fits in there nicely, providing I can get it off the piece of wood. That should slide over there, and that should go on there. So there we go. That was pretty simple. What I'll do is I'll glue the black piece into the grey bit with a bit of super glue. That way the whole lot can be taken off as one thing, so you're not having to mess about, keep taking that off there. So There we go. That's basically how to make an adapter for a hoover. If I had a metal working lathe, that would have been a lot simpler, but I don't. So there we go. Now all I've got to do is just sort that bit out, which I didn't realise was broken. It's just it's lost a few of its little pegs in there. That's all that is. And there we go. Okay, one adapter for our new hoover. All right, thanks for watching.